For anyone that's going to be staying on Windows, either it be Windows 10 or Windows 11, and you're looking to go about it in the safest manner possible, this video is going to point you to the correct videos to watch in order to do that. I've made 5 different videos that all have been leading up to this video. In the first video I did, we talked about Windows 11 and Windows Recall and how to strip out all the different telemetry and spyware, all the different bullshit that Microsoft packages in their ISO images. And we went about that using the Chris Titus WinUtil. And that video teaches you how to install Windows 11, either Home or Pro, safely. Another video that I made was a dual boot. So people that are wanting to get into Linux but can't take that full plunge because they might have 1 or 2 pieces of software that are holding them back. I made a video for that, how to dual boot Windows and CachyOS. You can choose your own Linux distribution. For the demo that I made, I used CachyOS. I also set up a different series of videos of people getting into home labs, but also that was to tackle 2 birds with 1 stone. Because the next thing we're going to talk about was how to block the telemetry in Windows 10 and Windows 11 by using the Pi-hole. Now, you would need to be able to run a container, so I made a video on how to set up and install Portainer and Docker along with Watchtower. I did a whole video about that. For people that are going a more traditional, easy route, that's why I made the ZimaOS video. It goes about showing you how to set up a home lab that can run Pi-hole with easy point-and-click interfaces. And I made a dedicated video on just how to install Pi-hole 3 different ways, from using the easy way, using ZimaOS, or using Docker, and the more complex route for the more highly skilled individuals, the preferred method that I like, using granular control, using the DietPi OS. So, with all these different videos in place, they will guide you to safety if you're going to stay on Windows. Obviously, all the Linux fanboys are going to say, oh, just ditch Windows. Yes, I've covered that as well, because not everyone can ditch Windows. And there's not a 100% solution that fits everybody's different scenarios, because there's small office, home office individuals for work that have to run proprietary software that is only compatible on Windows. There is not a clean-cut way to just run Linux and run Windows programs inside of it seamlessly. Now, there is a project being developed called WinBoat. However, it's in beta right now, and it does not support GPU pass-through. I am going to be doing a video on that later, but as of right now, it is in beta. And with no GPU pass-through, I personally can't use it. Really, if I could run DaVinci Resolve in Linux that had all the correct licensing for all the different codecs, for the different video types, and for AAC audio, I would stay on Linux and I would never touch Windows ever again. But I run a small business and I also do video editing. So there's certain different pieces of software that you're required to use Windows for. So if you're going to stay on Windows, I got you covered in all the different videos on how to get set up safely and securely to an extent, with Windows Recall being disabled and blocking all the telemetry. I would start with the Windows 11 Recall Disable It Now video. That teaches you with the Chris Titus WinUtil how to create that safe ISO to install Windows 11. If you're going to be doing a dual boot system, check out the Dual Boot Made Easy video. In that dual boot video, I do go over Windows 10 Enterprise and Windows 11 Enterprise long-term service. So if you wanted to stay on Windows 10 or Windows 11, but have a little bit more protection, I do have a section in the dual boot video that goes over purchasing the licenses for those, and they're around $7 or $8 US. I've got links in the video description of that video, the dual boot made easy, for getting those long-term service copies. And no matter what, if you're going to be staying on Windows 10 or 11, I highly recommend using a Pi-hole. It blocks all kinds of extra telemetry once you have it set up correctly. So watch my video, Stop Ads Forever, and it will point you to the other videos you need to watch to get prepared to install that if you don't have anything to install the Pi-hole on. I go over hardware, I go over software, anything you can think of just about to get you up and running and safe and secure. I've covered it in these 5 videos. So if you're new to the channel, I hope that helps point you in the right direction of which videos to watch, because Windows 10 is coming to an end unless you jump over to an enterprise version that's long-term service. That's the last time I'm going to talk about Windows for a while, at least until the WinBoat utility gets out of beta. and I have it to where I can do GPU pass through on it and everything's running stable. My next project that I'm working on is going to be a custom build server. So like, subscribe, all that stuff. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one.